Hi, my TMAU family. Hi, my TMAU family. This is Michelle's. I am live again today. I know that I had just made a video. However, I had to make another one after going into my group and reading some of the issues that my family is going through. The name of this particular video is going to be called Still Standing. Um, what I want to touch on with you all today is why do we have this disorder? Good afternoon, Miss Rhode Island. Why do we have this disorder? The reason why we have this disorder, ladies and gentlemen, is because it's to represent true power. The next reason why we have this disorder is pretty much to understand that all we have is one another. The next thing is very, very prudent for me to tell you that it is strength in numbers. The way that individuals gang up on us is the way that we have to clap back and gang back on them. However, we don't clap back with hatred because we don't have hate in us. You clap back with education, knowledge, and understanding of self. Uh, I wanted to also touch on this as well because what had literally just happened to me touched me in a way where I kind of broke down and started crying once I was reading what one of my fellow members was going through, how she felt, and she literally just poured her heart out. And I wanted to say this to her. We have the Million Man March. We have the Black Panther movement. We also had the Civil Rights movement. But now we can have a TMAU warrior movement. Hmm? Absolutely. A TMAU warrior movement. Um, the movement is so important because the movement represents us, who we are, and what we have been through, and what we have accomplished. Um, touching on this is it's not an easy thing. Telling somebody that you have TMAU is not an easy thing. I noticed that a lot of us are busy trying to educate people about the TMAU, and we're also looking for acceptance. Okay. I think that that's the wrong way to go. Let me be quite honest with you. I think we're putting so much emphasis on trying to get people to understand that we are not dirty, that we bathe, that we take baths, that we brush our teeth, that we do everything in our power to stay clean. I think we're trying to convince others to think how we think, where indeed we cannot change the way people view us or the way that people think of us. It seems to me that we're putting too much emphasis on worrying about how other people feel about us because it's natural. You're human. You want to be associated with other people. You want to be involved in groups. You want to be able to socialize with people without them backing up, covering their noses, coughing, all of the above. Everything that you've seen, you're tired of. But I do want to tell you that the thing about it is that your difference is your destiny. Hmm? Your difference is your destiny. I know this is going to sound a little weird, but your TMAU is supposed to make you exactly who you are. It's two things that TMA can do. It can make you or it can break you. I definitely wanted to make you. Okay. In my mind, when I think about TMAU, I don't think about acceptance. I don't think about trying to educate people, but I feel like it's a way for us to elevate one another on a higher level. I mean, you have so many different foundations out there. You have foundations out there for cancer. You have foundations out there for HIV. You have foundations out there for epilepsy. You have different sorts of foundations out there. Well, why not a foundation for TMAU? In that foundation, you want to be able to provide people with jobs that have this particular disability. You also want to provide counseling for emotional healing and emotional distress. Okay. We are going through this on a day-to-day basis. Not only does this affect us in a physical manner, it also affects us mentally and emotionally. And I will probably say a mental and emotional stress it wears and tears on your body just like physical wear and stress. Hmm? You have to wake up every morning and figure out how you are going to face the world. Whether you're going to get gas, whether you're going to a grocery store, whether you're going to a job interview on a mental basis, you're thinking, this person that I shake hands with, are they smelling me? You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if they're going to try to turn away from you. You can have all the credentials in the world. You can be the best performer for the job, the best candidate, but because you got that one particular thing that will stop you from excelling, from exceeding, just like the next individual. Matter of fact, you will probably excel better than an individual who does not, because you feel like you have this particular issue that you have to worry about. Deep, huh? I know. Um, let's see here. Having TMAU, when facing TMAU, is it's like a AAA meeting. You ever seen those people go to those alcoholic anonymous meetings and they say, "Hi, my name is Monique and I'm an alcoholic." Well, it's kind of like TMAU. It's pretty much saying, "Hi, my name is Shelly Ballard. I have TMAU and I stink." It is a way of finding peace within self, finding peace to be able to um, understand through oneself and not worry about how you look in the public's eye. If you can get up in the morning and look in the mirror and say, "My name is Shelly, I have TMAU, I stink," what you gonna do about it? You gonna gossip about me? I'm sorry. You gonna put air freshener by my door? Hmm? You're gonna try to drag my name through the dirt, defame my character? I've seen it all done already, and it's gotten to the point where I'm numb to it. I've overcome it already. I've overcome. The next point I would like to touch on, ladies and gentlemen, is that a gift from God. You know, like, Shelly, how in the world is a body odor a gift from God? I'd be more than happy to explain it to you. The body odor is indeed a gift from God because it keeps the demons off of you. Unconditional love is not found in everybody. Most of the time, if somebody deals with you, they have an agenda. Okay? TMAU keeps the demons off you, especially you ladies. When a man sees you from a distance, he probably thinks you're like a Queen Elizabeth, beautiful, intelligent, all of the above. Okay? He rolls up on you and smells TMAU, he may have a brief conversation with you before he smells it. And indeed, he probably walks away from you. And that probably was your blessing because that probably was the wrong man from the beginning. Grace Love, how you doing, lady? Hey, hey. Okay. So TMAU, it keeps the demons off you. Miss Rhode Island, you say it didn't keep the demons off you? Okay. Okay. I would probably say in some cases. In some cases, maybe because I'm gonna say in some cases it may not keep the demons off you, and some things that you go through just go through for like if it didn't keep the demons off you. So you can't hear me? What I said to you was that in some cases, if it didn't keep the demons off of you, it could have been just a lesson. With me having this, I've had, a few relationships or whatever the case may be, and they were demons the whole time, but I didn't figure out they were demons until probably a little bit later in the relationship. But it taught me a lesson in the process, Miss Pisces. You get me? It might not have been the right time right then and there when I met that individual. Sometimes you have to go through something for a lesson. Hmm? Yes, ma'am. Sometimes they all be looking at you like you think you're all that. The reason why I'm saying this is because have you noticed that as well? A lot of people that I have met in this group are downright gorgeous. I'm talking about from man to women. And the race doesn't make a difference. When I tell you, I have met some beautiful people in this, they are gorgeous. And there was sometimes I used to sit back and try to figure out that connection. Why are all of these people so gorgeous? And then I had to say that humility is next to greatness. Huh? Can I say this again? Listen to me, people. Humility is next to greatness. Before one is great, one must be humiliated. In order to be great, you have to have conquered different areas to be great. And humility is one of them. Not caring what another individual thinks of you prepares you for greatness. So if I had probably about 4 or 5 people around me who did not like me, does that supposed to stop my show? If they don't like the way that I smell, is that supposed to stop my show? If they put an incense or a candle by my door, is that supposed to stop my show? It only tells me how broken you are for you to take that much energy to even do that because I don't even look at you twice. Humility equals greatness. Please don't forget that. Okay. Have you ever ran into a person who didn't smell you? I need y'all to send me messages on that. Come on now. Have y'all ever ran into individuals who couldn't smell you? Did you think that they were lying when they said that they couldn't smell you? Because that's the first thing that normally goes through my mind. Because I always say that 90% of people can smell me. So when I hear a person says they can't smell me, I automatically get on the fence and think that they're lying. But indeed, let me say this to you, family. There are people out there that cannot detect you. And I've noticed that the people who cannot detect me are for me. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to get all religious because I am not sure what you all's religious religion is. I don't want to get all religious on you, and I don't want to offend anybody when I do say this. I want to say that I am indeed a Christian, okay? And it really doesn't matter if you are of another religion. I still love you. I'm going to still continue to have love for you. But I can tell you on my end, I'm a Christian. And in the book of Matthew, and I am going to bring this up. Somebody told me not to bring it up, but I really feel the need to bring this up in the book of Matthew when Jesus was crucified. Okay, he was beaten, he was spit on. He was humiliated. They said that he was not the Son of God. They literally made him hold his own cross and nailed his hands and his legs in a cross. And he said to the end that that is my Father. He never changed his story. He never changed who he was. He believed who he was. And they took him through the storm. When I seen the crucifixion, I've never seen a beating like that in my life. Now, physically, we may not be taking that kind of beating, but emotionally, we are taking that kind of beating. Humility, people, equals greatness. You are no different. They are going to crucify you. They are going to talk about you. They are going to do anything they can do to stop your greatness. I hear a whole lot of people in the group say that they feel like people are taking their power from them. The only way a person can take your power from you is if you allow them to take that power. You have people who have different kinds of issues. You have people like us who has a body odor, but then you have people who have one leg. Hmm? You got a person that's in a wheelchair who's missing both legs. You got a person that's in stage 4 or 5 cancer and dying with a whole bunch of tubes hooked up to them, and you don't know what's going on. You got people who is suffering out there from lupus, um, all of the above, any kind of affliction that is attacking the spirit, the mind, the body, and the soul. You have people who have different kinds of limps. Ladies and gentlemen, a limp is a thorn in your side. That don't mean you cannot be great with this limp. It is your job to turn your limp into a success. People cannot take your power from you unless you allow them. The only person who can stop your show is you. I'm going to say that again. The only person who can stop your show is you. Please stop focusing on trying to educate people any further. The reason why is because they're going to think what they want to think about you. And most of the time, the same people that you continue to keep educating, they're still talking about you. They do not want to think that deep into saying that this is a disability. Leave them where they are. Sometimes you outgrow people. Hmm? You outgrow people that way. I want to go back to the whole TMAU warrior movement thing. As I stated to you, you have the Black Panther movement, the Civil Rights movement, the Million Man March. Now we have the TMAU warrior movement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is strength in numbers. you see that it seems that it's us against the world. Hmm? It is you against the world. If it seems that way for you, that's probably exactly what it is. Stop focusing on educating the people who don't have it and put your energy into us to elevate us to a whole different level. As I stated, there's no reason to keep trying to educate. It's like staying, you know how the people say, stay in your lane? Stay in your lane and do what you can do to make life more smoother for you. And what you do is you elevate your stuff. You do a foundation. Hmm? You go to the most important people that you can speak to be able to put this disease out there. You don't have to. You didn't try to do it already. You didn't try to educate the small people already. And 90% of the time, it probably didn't work. They were still gossiping about you. Elevate it on a whole different level. Put together a business plan. Try to get some kind of nonprofit organization going. Okay. Once you get that nonprofit organization going, you can do whatever you want to with the nonprofit organization. You can set up people with jobs with this disability, counseling. They're going to need all of that stuff. Put your time and motivation into what's going to make you great. People have not walked a mile in our shoes, ladies and gentlemen. They don't get it. They will never understand the struggle. I tell you, when I went on Facebook and I had read one of my members, she had put a message up there. I had to get up here and do this video because it was just so heartbreaking. When I had listened to the words as to what she was saying, of course I messaged her back. I feel like this was a message for everybody. Like, use this for us. We've been trying to educate family members. We've been trying to educate co-workers. We've been trying to educate boyfriends and girlfriends who literally probably will never get it. These are the same people who came and went. Why not elevate this to a higher level with us? When we put our heads together, it's strength in numbers. I had to put that out there. It is strength in numbers. Don't worry about humility. Grace, like I said, humility equals greatness. Let them humiliate you. Let them talk about you. Let them defame you. This is something you do not have control over, but you do have control over one's love for oneself. One love for oneself. Don't forget the AAA meeting. My name is Shelly Ballard. I have TMAU. Guess what? I stink. Hmm? Now, the funny thing about that AAA meeting that I'm talking to you about is that you can have probably about 20 people in your AAA meeting that can smell you and say, okay, she stinks. But then it could be a person who really does not smell you or anything. So when people send other people up to sniff you and smell you and all of the above, who's gonna look stupid when that person comes up to you and starts sniffing you and they can't smell you? The person that sent the person up there. Everybody can't detect it. Most people can, but everybody can't. So if somebody come up to you and really can't detect it, it's like digging yourself in your own hole. You don't have to worry about schooling nobody all the time because the 9 times out of 10 they make themselves look stupid. Then you got a lot of simple-minded people. Like I said, I'm the type of person that think the weak people fall for rumors, and if you that weak to fall for a rumor, you deserve everything that you get. with leaving this particular video here, I just want to just put out there that number one, humility equals greatness. If you can get it through to yourself, what I mean when I say humility, you wouldn't put so much emphasis on what people are saying about you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shelly at you once again. Stay classy. CLASSYLDY83 at outlook.com. Tell me how you feel about this. Send me some messages. Have a good day.